When I first started working in the UK, my mindset was very simple. I earn £4,000 so I can afford things. So I spent on nice food, weekends out, travel, shopping, Uber, small luxuries. At the end of the month, I would think, okay, where did my money go? I wasn't irresponsible. I paid my rent, my bills, my taxes, but I had no clear saving plan. And this is very common for people who move to a new country, get their first decent job, or suddenly start earning more than before. Everything feels exciting, everything feels affordable, but excitement without a system is equal to zero savings. Then I learned about a very simple budgeting rule, the 50-30-20 rule. It works like this: 50% goes to your needs like essentials, 30% goes to your wants like lifestyle, 20% has to go into your savings and investments. What I liked about this rule is it's simple, it's realistic, it doesn't force you to live like a monk. I didn't want a budget that made my life miserable. I wanted a good structure. So I decided to apply this to my salary. Now, here's where it gets practical. My take home salary was around £4,000 per month. But instead of treating all £4,000 as spendable, I mentally treated £3,000 as my real budget. Why? Because the remaining £1,000 often went to taxes, extra deductions, or long-term commitments. So I applied the 50-30-20 rule on £3,000. 50% of £3,000 is 1,500, which went to my needs. That covered my rent, council tax, gas, electricity, internet, travel to work and groceries. I made sure this stayed within £1,500 as much as possible. Then 30% of £3,000 is £900. This went to my wants. This was my life money, like eating out, weekend trips, Netflix, Spotify, shopping and meeting friends. This was really important because it stopped me from feeling deprived. And 20% of £3,000 is £600 that went into my savings and investments. This is where the magic happened. Every month, £600 went straight into my savings and investments before I could spend it. Some of that money went to emergency fund, cash ISA or stocks and shares ISA, and long-term savings. I treated this like a bill I had to pay myself. Now, let me be honest, this was not easy every single month. Some months, bills were higher. I wanted to travel. I wanted to spend more. There were times I felt like skipping that £600 savings, but I reminded myself short-term comfort versus long-term security. So I had to stay consistent. There is no shortcut, no magic tricks, just discipline. And slowly my savings started growing. After about 16 to 18 months, I crossed that £10,000 in savings. That felt really huge. Not because £10,000 is massive, but because it proved something important. It's not about how much you earn, it's about how you manage your money. The 50-30-20 rule worked for me because it gave my money a purpose. It reduced stress. It helped me avoid lifestyle inflation. It built real financial discipline, especially if you are on a skilled worker visa, new to UK, supporting your family or planning to buy a house. You need a simple system like this. Without a system, your salary will never feel enough, no matter how much you earn. If you want to try this yourself, here's what I suggest. Take your monthly take-home pay, apply 50-30-20 rule, automate your savings, review it every 3 months. Start small if needed. Even if you save just £200 or £300 at first, that's still a good progress. The goal is consistency, not perfection. So if you're new to UK or earning a decent salary but still struggling to save, remember this. Your salary is not a problem. Your system is. If you fix your system, your money will follow. If you found this helpful, like this video, follow my channel and do let me know in comments what's your biggest money challenge in UK.